Hello, welcome to another investment coin spotlight video. Today we're going to have a coin that is rather unique, although I know some of my viewers are already looking at it and saying, hey, that's just a Liberty seated quarter. Actually, it is not. It is actually, if you look right here, the writing, it is a Liberty seated 20-cent piece. That's right, the United States Mint, for a very short amount of time, only a few years, made a 20-cent piece. As you can see, it looks just like a Liberty seated quarter. There's really not much different, although it's just a little bit smaller. That is it. And it was confused all the time with the quarter. You know, the United States had used 25-cent piece for a long time at that point, for almost 100 years. So they were used to using a 25-cent piece, not a 20-cent piece like this one. And it was very easily confused. And you can see how a business owner, if you were to accept payment for these and you confuse them with a quarter, like say for example you sold something for $1 and somebody paid you with 4 of these instead of the $1 and you accepted that. Well, that's only 20 cents, but you know, back then $1 went a lot further than it does today. So if you adjust it for inflation, you're probably losing a couple of dollars every time you did that. So they lost favor very quickly. 1875 was the first year they made these for general circulation. They did make a lot of these. The 1875S, which this is an example of, they made approximately 1.15 million of these. And that same year they made some in Carson City, some in Philadelphia, at a lot smaller mintages. But starting the very next year in 1876, the production dropped way off. And I think in 1876 they made just a few of these, maybe around 25,000 of these, and then for maybe 2 years after that, proof-only issues, and that was it. So very short-lived. If you want to pick one of these up, this is the most common date. Just to give you an idea of some of the values of these, and keep in mind that probably the one I showed you is in good condition. So it's going to be probably the one here at the top. So it's increased over the last 23 years. It's about doubled in price. So it gives you a little over 4% annual rate of appreciation. And it's pretty consistent in the lower grades, 4 to 5%. It actually gets a little bit lower as you get into the better grades. I really don't know. And a lot of my research is showing that as the appreciation rates go lower, as the condition gets better. Obviously the prices are still going up as they should, but not at the same rate as the lower grades are. And that just maybe has something to the fact that these are made out of silver, and the lower grade you are, the closer you are to its true silver value. So that could have something to do with it. I'm just speculating. But across the board, they've generally increased in value. They're very good. For some reason went way up in price, down a little bit, back up. It's kind of bounced around a little bit. But all the grades, other than very good, have gone up consistently over the years. So all in all, not a terrible investment. Some decent returns. I would recommend probably picking one of these up if you want one. A good example such as this one. Go ahead and pick one in the lower grades. Those seem to be the ones that are appreciating the best. At least they have been for the last 20 some odd years. So anyway, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching.